And then the Omen came along, and it had been laying around for many, many, many years. It had been turned down by every studio in town. It was called The Antichrist. I was fortunate enough to be given the screenplay as it was, and I read it. And I don't think there was any moral issues with me when I read it. What I read was a really good, scary film. It's a moment in somebody's life, in this case, a couple's life, that has no sense of reality. It's one of those things that you turn from your day and say, you're not going to believe what happened to me today. This was either the best day of my life or the worst day. In their case, it was the worst. And they are a victim of circumstances, Gregory Peck and Lee Remick. My instincts were to just let it flow and see what happened. I mean, and so that this isn't real. You must treat this. How can you ask actors like Gregory Peck and Lee Remick to play in a movie where I'm going to tell them in reality, did the devil take their child and kill it and give them a child that was the offspring of a jackal and that was the Antichrist? No way. How could anybody believe that? But they read it, and my explanation was, there's no reality to this. This is just a moment of insanity that happens in your family, and it's accumulative and drive you guys nuts. And we turn this into a mystery, suspense thriller, and they loved it, and they loved that idea of it. Because as far as I was concerned, everything was victims of circumstance. The priest happened to be there when that bolt of lightning hit. If he had 2 steps away, okay, he got hit by it. Would anybody plan it? No, it just happened. Lee Remick was in a room. She saw the nurse come in. In her head, her husband said, "Get out." She was panicked. She fell against the window, and she fell out. I didn't see anybody push her. So it's all circumstance, to the point where it becomes a good movie because the circumstances are so strong that the character Gregory Peck plays cracks up so badly that he's about to put a knife in a child. Come on, man, you got to be out of your mind at that point. And so that's what the story's about. It's a story about a family, a couple that have put into a moment in their life that the circumstances are so strong and so bizarre and so devious that as it accumulates, it drives them insane and takes their lives. It all reverts back to, literally, good screenwriting. David Seltzer wrote a good screenplay. And he's written that good a screenplay, and we made that good a movie, that it's still a topic of discussion. It's so provocative. But in reality, it all boils down to just a damn good screenplay.